Trail Talks. This is episode 9. I can't believe we've actually made it this far. But today's interviewee is my very good friend Dastroyr. So please welcome Dastroyr to the campfire.
Hi.
So before the interview starts, could you just, tell a little bit about yourself? Who are you? What do you do? Where do you live?
Yeah, I can do that. Just close this. Sorry. So, I am French Canadian. So I'm from French Canada.
Okay.
Uh, More precisely Quebec,
Mm.
province of Quebec. I'm a 34 years old woman, mom of a almost 10-year-old. That's crazy. He's gonna be 10 in a month. And
Yeah.
I work full time. I stream part time. I have a lot of hobbies, too
Mm.
much, and I have two cats, a dog, and two bunnies.
Okay.
Um, yeah, I speak French and English,
Okay.
and I'm from a big family. I have a lot of siblings, five brothers and five sisters to be precise.
Mm.
I am half Acadian, because
Okay.
on my mother's side they are Acadians. And yeah, I have a lot of hobbies, a lot of hyper focus. I have ADHD, so that's interesting. I have dyslexia, dysgraphia, and
Mm.
a bunch of other stuff that comes with it.
Okay. Well, let's get this interview started, shall we? So I just need my trusty pen and my trusty piece of paper. So, you're a streamer, right?
Yes, I
But
do.
you don't stream on YouTube, you stream on Twitch.
Yeah, YouTube is my backup for because on Twitch videos get deleted after 2 months, so I back up my videos on my YouTube channel. But I
Okay,
stream on Twitch.
okay. But what made you like decide to start streaming in the first place?
Uh, I don't know. I just wanted to share my gameplay with my friends, and all the bugs were funny. I wanted the memory of it, and
Hmm.
just just having fun and see where it get me.
Okay. Um, as I said, you stream, but what do you usually do on your channel? Is it just streams? I don't know how Twitch works, so I have no idea. Can you like make small videos on Twitch, or is it just streaming?
It's basically just streamings, but from your stream you can make clips. But there's no shorts on you like on YouTube. It's really streaming platform, 100%.
Hmm. Okay. So back to the question, but what do you usually do on your channel? Is it like when you stream, for example, Red Dead, do you do
Yeah.
daily grinds or do you just hang out with your friends or what is it that you regularly do?
I hang out with my friends. I grind sometimes, do matches like Call to Arms and stuff like this.
Mm-hmm.
I do whatever I feel like that day and I stream it. Sometimes it's just hunting for
Mm.
my wagon. So it depends on how I feel, but it's mainly just hanging out with my friends.
Okay. Um, is there a specific goal you want to reach with your channel? Like, do you want to have like 100,000 subs, or do you just do it because it's fun, or do you like maybe see yourself being a full-time streamer in the future?
Um, I do it basically because I enjoy it. I have a hard time lately doing the streams, but I came back to it.
Mm.
Um, I don't know if I see myself doing it full time because I do have a full time job. and that's the one that's paying the bills and stuff. So I
Mm.
don't know, but for now I'm just doing for fun and just seeing where it gets me. It would be fun to do it and, make more money out of it so I could
Mm.
just do it more, but for now I'm just, oops, I'm sorry, wrong joystick. But yeah, so for now it's just for fun and I'll see where it gets me.
Mm. Okay, so here we come because I have a lot of questions. But the big difference between streaming on YouTube and Twitch. What's the big difference?
It's, I'd say that it's how long it takes you to make money off of it.
Mm.
YouTube, you have to have a steady um, audience for, I think it's a year, if
Okay.
I'm not mistaken. Twitch, you have various little things you have to check, and it's whenever you check all them, you get affiliated. It took me a few months to be affiliated. I still don't make enough money from it to withdraw anything I made,
Okay.
but it's easier on Twitch to make affiliated and to make money, but I think it's more rewarding. YouTube is more rewarding towards um, the payouts than Twitch.
Mm. Okay, so quick thing. I'm just gonna say welcome to everyone. Hey, Salty, I saw Black Knight, I saw Lost, Petty.
There's a bestie.
Petty says, shit, I'm going to Twitch then, lol. Okay, okay, this is,
Well, basically, there's also the rewards on Twitch. I mean, for audience
mm,
wise, not the streamer, but like I have a thing you can play sounds during my streams. There's points you can gather and then redeem stuff from me. There's a few stuff that's entertaining for the viewers. As of YouTube, you don't have that, so like there's pros and cons from both sides. It's really, I'd say it's really about the person who wants to stream to find, to make the research and find which platform is better for them.
mm, mm,
Since I have ADHD, for me was Twitch because there's more shiny stuff on Twitch than on YouTube.
okay, well, okay. Okay, so I think, no, we have one question here. Um, when it comes to like spammers or trolls, do you often have to deal with that sort of stuff when you're...
Um, I did at the beginning. I had some trolls. It was basically, I think it was basically bots just trying to sell followers and stuff. But basically, no, I don't really have any trolls in my chat. It does help that Twitch fixed the issue after the hate raids.
Hmm.
While streamers were offline, people would raid their chat
Hmm.
and just spew a bunch of hate on the chat. And what the thing is on Twitch, you are responsible for your chat online and offline, always. So streamers would get banned because of those hate raids. So Twitch did fix the thing. So now there's like less issues with that. And also when you get offline, you
Okay,
have the option of expungement.
hang on a second.
Hi, horse.
So we had some technical difficulties. The horse decided that he wanted to be in the stream. I'm a star too.
I love horses. So yeah, and we have the option of turning our chat for emoticons only, so like people can just um, kind of chat in emojis only. There's no letters or anything. So they
Hmm.
kind of fixed that for offline, but online wise, I don't really have an issue.
Okay, okay. So, let's move on then. Now we're gonna be talking about Red Dead, the game that
Mm-hmm.
we have a love-hate relationship to. But what's your
I have
favorite?
love for this.
Okay, well I have a love-hate relationship, but it's whatever. Um, okay, what is your favorite thing to do in Red Dead Online? Like of all the things, treasure hunting, going hunting, just riding around, hanging out with friends. What's your thing? What do you like to do?
I pretty much love everything on Red Dead. I never thought I'd watch horses butt so much. But my favorite thing is really hunting. The hunting stuff. You have to go around and just, you know, look
Hmm.
for the animals, and the scenery is amazing. I
Hmm.
have a least favorite thing, and it's the bounty hunter stuff. But I'd
Okay.
say favorite would be the scenery and the hunting.
Hmm. Scenery and hunting. Okay. What? Okay. 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 What would you like to see? What would you like to see added into RDO? Like, we know that Rockstar isn't like giving us the credit or the, what's the word I'm looking for? They don't give us the attention that we want. Where you have
Yeah,
said that we're basically like the neglected child of
child.
Rockstar.
Yeah. Yep.
But what would you like to see added? Like, out of
Well,
everything.
well, I'm still waiting for the next Outlaw Pass. That's a thing.
Mm-hmm.
And that thing of I don't know how. Let me just put the words in my head. Um, I don't care about the housing stuff. People are talking about the housing stuff. I don't really care about it. I do wish they were adding more indigenous things into the game because they did sat down with indigenous and asked what they could bring into the game without being offensive.
Mm.
So they do have a list of that. So I'd like to see more of that and maybe a new role.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't go into too much detail on the role, but okay, so we've covered that one and we covered that one. So, okay, here we go. Is there a specific role slash role expansion you would like to see added?
Yes. I know we got the moonshine, the traders, collectors, bounty, and the forgot the name of the last one.
Naturalist.
Yes. I'd like to see something alongside the good and bad karma like on the game. Like if
Story mode, yeah.
yeah, the story mode. So I'd like to see something alongside with that, like if you have good karma, you could because the bounty they added for not pay they're not paying anything. They are not worth it. But like some I, I I don't know how to explain it, but something has to do with the good and bad karma. Or maybe add to the storyline of the online world, because we do have a storyline, but like
Yeah.
there's a like to be continued side to it. So if they add that too, would be interesting. But the role they would have to do with the karma, because we don't really have anything to do with the karma besides the storyline.
Okay.
So I'd like to see something like that.
Okay. What? Okay. We've covered that one. Um. What's your personal opinion on the hashtag Save Red Dead Online? This hashtag has been out for quite some time now. I think we're closing in on maybe 3, 4 months. I don't know. But in my opinion, it feels like Rockstar is actually giving us more neglect than when we have more neglect than what we had before the hashtag. So what do you think about it? Is it a good thing that we have this hashtag, or do you think that we should just stop it and hope for the best?
I have the same opinion with the hashtag as I had with the clown outfits. It doesn't do anything. Red Dead is not dying. People who actually love the game still play the game, and they do make them, their own games and stuff. Like there's a card derby, and there's the race with obstacles. There's stuff you can do,
Hmm.
and people are doing it. So actual like real big lovers of Reddit still plays. What I think sucks is that they did promise us to to look out more for the Red Dead part, but they did for a short period of time and then they stopped.
Hmm.
So the hashtag, I don't think it's adding anything, it's removing anything. I think it's useless. It has no points.
Okay.
So I have no negative or positive about this. It's useless.
Hmm. Okay, before we're moving on, we're gonna take 5 minutes now. We got a few people here in chat. I hope that everyone here is enjoying it. If not, well, I can't do anything about it. It's your opinion. But
Sorry.
we have 5 minutes here now before we're moving on, and that is, has anyone in chat any question for Destroyer? Feel free to ask them. We have 5 minutes. Counting from about now. Anyone? Still waiting.
Come on, Michelle.
Come on, Lost.
Michelle, I told you, if you're my bestie, you'd have something.
Ah, okay. Salty Chef. What's your favorite camp stew? Of course.
Um, I'd say the Saint-Denis one. Just because it sounds French. Uh, but I would love to see one with maple syrup in it because I can.
Lost
So
Boy
yeah.
says,
Come
So,
on,
what's
Michelle.
favorite horse as always? Okay, what's your favorite horse in the game? That's a good question.
I change. I keep changing. It's a common thing with me. I cannot say favorite. Um, my ultimate favorite horse is not well depicted in the Red Dead realm, but right
Hmm.
now it's my black horse, which is okay, I forgot what it is. I'm sorry. I'm
The
sorry.
Turkoman?
I think it is.
Yeah, because the horse that you had before the interview started was a black Turkoman.
Yeah, it's my black Turkmen. That's
Yeah,
my current favorite right now.
okay. Well, everyone in chat knows this, that my favorite horse is the Missouri Foxtrotter. Don't try to change my mind.
It's awesome. It was my favorite for a while. I
Yeah,
do have one.
finally
I do have.
someone who understands me.
Like I said, I change my favorite all the time, but I do have one, and
Yeah,
it was my favorite for a while.
okay. Do
I
we...
named it Podesha, by the way, because Arthur.
Okay, yeah, the first horse that is mentioned. Okay, do we have... Okay, Lost Boy says that her favorite horses are Mustangs.
They are
Oh,
pretty, pretty colors.
okay, but do we have any more questions, people? Come on, come on, come on. We're on a roll here. Come on. I know that it's Easter and I know that you want to eat chocolate bunnies, but you can save a few minutes to eat your chocolate bunnies. You can eat them later. They're still there unless you put them
Wash
out
your
in the sun.
hands before asking questions, but do it.
Yeah, come on. I know that the chocolate bunny is tempting, but it's still there. And you can eat it while you're watching the stream. We just lost a viewer. I don't think they appreciated the chocolate bunny. Yeah, I'm an asshole, okay? You gotta deal with that.
You're a nice asshole like me.
Uh, have you gotten Elden Ring yet?
An Elder Ring? What?
No. Okay, have you gotten Elden Ring yet, Last Boy? No, none of us have. How
No.
long... Okay, Salty... Oh, okay, we got two on. How long have you been playing video games? Salty asks.
Oh my god, since they exist? No, I'm kidding. My first console I've played on was Atari. But it was already outdated because I'm not that old. I'm the generation of the first Nintendo. But my first console was Atari. So
Okay,
I've been playing for most of my life.
okay. Hang on, we got a comment here that is unfortunately a bit too long, but it's from Miss Kitty Jones. So, let's see now. Ladies and Laval, like a bad date coming with a wham bam, and thank you. Wham, leaving a like, bam, here's a comment, and thank you, ladies. Was it was it as good for you as it was for me? What?
I guess so. I guess so.
Okay, Salty, what's other games that you enjoy?
I play a lot of different games. I play Sims. I play Planet Zoo. I have discovered Daisy, which is my hate-love relationship game.
Mm,
I play Jackbox, Phasmophobia, Among Us, Red Dead, GTA,
okay,
Pyro. I play a lot of games.
okay. So, Julian Wilson, aka Clyde Potterhead, yes. First game is his first question. So, what's your first game that you ever played?
I don't. I think it's the ping pong on the Atari. But
Oh,
I don't
okay.
remember. I was really young, but I remember the ping pong. I remember the little astronaut in the freaking car. I could never go past the first plan. But I think it was a ping pong.
Okay. Clyde here again with a question. Rolling block or Carcano? We don't need to know that because we all know that the rolling block is way superior than the Carcano.
Depends. I will have my Corcano, my rolling block out before the Corcano. But if someone has a Corcano, I have it too.
Okay, Lost Boy says rolling blocks, so at least people are on my side. Thank you. Okay, but if anyone has any more questions, we have a few more minutes to answer them, so feel free. Petty says sniper rifles suck.
Betty can think what she wants. I don't care.
Yeah, it's all in a good day's work. Okay, Miss Kitty here again with a very long question. And my question, so who is your video game BF, basically, from all the games you played, who is your all-time love and why? Second question, what game would you not hesitate to buy?
Okay, so I have two games. Two. I have Sims because I've played since the first edition, and I
Okay,
always go back to it because I love to decorate and stuff. I don't really play much. I really decorate and do house and stuff like this. But the other one is the one that introduced me to the online world, and it is Battlefield. I have such love for Battlefield, and once I got the money, I'm gonna buy the last one that just came out. It's the first one I played online with my brother's friends. I was really good at it. I was called the sniper because that was my favorite arm, and I would kill many with my sniper. But yeah, so that's my both equal Sims and Battlefield.
Who is your video game BF? What the fuck does BF mean?
Who's boyfriend?
Who Kitty here?
Yeah.
I can't really understand the question. Um. So who? Ah, BF. Oh, who is your video game boyfriend?
That's what I thought. I used to have an online boyfriend, but he's long gone. Um, it was Searcher. It was as a joke, but I don't really have one
Okay.
anymore.
Okay. Okay. Okay, so Petty, question. Why don't you like zombies? Huh? I,
Because my brain cannot process the existence of zombies. We already went over this talk, Petty. I hate them. They don't exist. They can't. You cannot be half alive and half dead. How does it work? You have to have a heartbeat.
ask
How does...
Clyde.
No, we talked about it once, me and Michelle. She explained the whole thing with me, but my brain just cannot. I can't.
Kitty or GF. No, EG. Nathan Drake. Okay, now I'm starting to understand. Well, I'm glad people are enjoying this. I'm enjoying this. Against my better judgment, because this is the life choice. This is the life choice I live. But I'm happy nevertheless. Okay, so Patty's boyfriend is Nathan Drake. Okay, well, cool guy. Julian Wilson, aka Clyde, aka the guy who I've been riding with for 2 years, aka the guy
You're
who
awesome.
crashed a wagon on a road that was so big he could turn it, but no, he decides to crash it down a cliff. Yes!
Sounds like Clyde to me.
But he asked, Springfield or Bolt?
I always have my bolt action on my shoulder. Always.
Win! Sorry about that, but me and Clyde have had a rivalry which gun is the best, Springfield or Bolt
Well,
action.
if you ride with me, you know that my bolt action is always on my shoulder with my bow. If one has to go, will be the bow because I do long range PvP and
Mm.
I get my rolling block out. But it's my rolling block and my bow. Period.
Okay, Patty says I always go with Clyde.
I go with
Repeater.
Laval.
Aw.
I go with
Okay, so I said we were gonna do it for 5 minutes, but we've done it for 10. Very good questions, everyone. But let's move on. Let's move on. We might come back to this if we have time with the questions. So everyone, fuck.
yes.
Stay tuned. We're gonna be. Okay, wait. Kitty has one final question. What's the worst and weirdest and that video game you just don't the weirdest video game that you haven't finished? I think that's what she means.
I did I ever? Well, I mean, not finish most. Red Dead is the first one I actually went through with the storyline because ADHD.
Mm.
I don't think I really have a weird game, worst game. I'm really picky, so I I have boring games, but weird and hated, no. I don't think I ever had. I'm really picky with. So
Okay.
I don't think I have one for you.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. Okay. So we're moving on now. People, please stay in chat and keep with the questions, but save them because we're moving on now. So, you are part of a community here on Red Dead called the Gatherings of Nations.
Yes.
Um, Basically, like, you know the leader of the Gatherings of Nations pretty well. For those of you that don't know, the Gatherings of Nations is where people who are native, have native characters, and mainly has an interest in native culture, especially North American native culture, they meet up, hang out, and just chill. But yeah, I just tell us a little bit about your part of the community because the community is big, but there's different branches. So what's your
Yes.
branch about?
I am riding along the Wabanaki Nation, which is lead by she's indigenous. She is a Mi'kmaq from the east coast of Canada.
Mm-hmm.
I have a pretty close relationship with her because I really like this person. She's amazing, but
Mm.
also, like I said, I'm descending from Acadians, and Acadians and Mi'kmaqs were really close before the Great Deportation. Well,
Okay.
and after, but they were living alongside. So I have a close connections with the Mi'kmaqs,
Okay.
especially her and her girlfriend Gibbs.
Okay. Um. So you are part Acadian.
Yes.
So, but why are you a part of like the Wabanaki besides that?
Oh, well, me and Indigenous met through another group I was in, and the group was dismantled. I don't remember why, just a person left, I guess. And um, Indigenous was working on that tribe few, for a long time,
Mm.
and she invited me in, and I just followed along because I really like playing with her. So that's why I joined and I have native character.
Mm.
So I really joined because I enjoy playing with her and she's a good friend to me.
Mm.
And now
Okay.
I'm part of the elite, which is the one that protects the clan.
Okay.
Yeah.
Um. So what is the community about, like in general? Like, what do you guys regularly do?
Um, it's really, we play. There's gatherings, there's trail rides. There's events like on Halloween, we had an event in the Saint Denis Cemetery. There
Mm.
were another one, I don't remember when that happened. We do wagons.
Mm.
If someone's in trouble with griefers, we do help them. And it's
Mm.
just, we're on Discord too, so we do just, we talked, we learn from each other. There's story times from time to time.
Mm.
We do a lot together, and we basically also add to the game because the game is not doing anything, so we do it.
Mm. Mm. Um. So this question we might have already answered, but yeah, what things do your community do? Like, is there a specific like reason this community started, or is it just to hang out, or is it to like show people something?
Uh, I I don't know. That would be indigenous to answer because she's the one who created the community.
Mm.
But from what we do right now is playing together, hanging out, chatting, and it's a good support to have online because when I started your playing online, it was just after beta, and I was alone for the longest time, and it's freaking boring.
Hmm.
I
Yeah.
mean, it's fun to play alone from time to time, but all the time is boring.
Hmm. Yeah.
So now I know that, I have my friends like you and Patty, but if you guys are not online, I have also that community and I just can join on someone and play with them.
Okay. Yeah, so that's about fuck. That's about all the questions I have about Wabanaki and the Gatherings of Nations. So now we come to what I like to call the MKJ Special Edition questions. Katie, if you're still here, you should be very happy to know that when we did your interview and you asked me all these questions, I kind of took them into the schedule, and yes, so now we're gonna have. Okay, so let me just clarify some things here now. Um, if your children are watching, kick them out of the room. Okay, but out of all the characters in the Red Dead universe, listen here, Red Dead universe, who would you like to go on a date with?
Okay, it's a 50-50. There's Arthur, but there's also Charles. So
Okay.
the first to ask between the two.
Okay, could you specify? Okay, we start with Arthur. We start with Arthur. Why would you like to go on a date with Arthur?
Have you seen the man? He can freaking ride his horse on his shoulder and walk miles with the horse on his shoulder. Have you seen him?
Yes, I have, but
And
not.
the voice. And the voice. Oh my god, the voice. I love that deep, rogue deep voice. So
Okay.
those are the two. And the way he's going after what's her name again? That lady.
Mary?
Yeah. The, like he's such a gentleman with her. It's crazy. So yeah, those are the reason for Arthur.
Okay, so there we go with the first half of that question, but why would you want to go on a date with Charles?
Uh, because he's rooted. He has this connection with nature that I love. He's
Mm,
really open-minded and never afraid to do anything, and he's really loyal with his friends, always there
mm.
to protect others. So
Okay, so in conclusion, too, you would like to go on a date with. You would like to go on a date with Arthur because you like his deep voice. Yep, we're not going into too much detail. And you would like to go on a date with Charles because he has a strong connection to nature. Okay,
yeah,
well, interesting answers. The first one that. Okay, so
it's Arthur.
the second one. Which one of the characters in the Red Dead universe would you like to, and I can't believe I'm saying this, roll in the hay with?
Last time you asked that to Ducky, I didn't understand the question that way.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to keep it as family
That's
friendly
why.
as.
That's why. That's why I said Ducky to answer. No, that's why I said Jack. But yeah, no, it's a kid.
Oh my god! Oh god!
Because I didn't understand the question properly. I understand it literally. So I say Jack, but no, that's the kid. It's wrong. So
Yes! Yes! Yes, it is! Yes, it is! Oh my god!
so no, I'll go with Arthur.
Um. Okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Normally they are not allowed to pick the characters that they just picked from the previous question.
I
So
don't
do
care.
okay, but
If I
but but
cannot pick, if I cannot pick Arthur or Charles,
are you just gonna pick Arthur and Charles because we have like four more questions in this category?
I'd say, wait, if I cannot pick Arthur nor Charles, I'd say Mary. She's beautiful. So Mary it is. But she's a bitch. So it would just be rolling in hay with her. That's all.
Okay, we are losing viewers. Yay! I know that people couldn't handle this, but okay. Who would, out of all the characters in the Red Dead universe, would you like to marry?
I don't believe in marriage. I think I would remain celibate, to be honest. Nah, I wouldn't marry anyone.
Okay, okay. Okay, out of all the characters, who would you like to take advice from?
Definitely not Dutch. Um, Javier. Javier has a knowledge that no one has, and if you take time to listen to what he says, he's really smart.
Mm, mm.
Javier.
So you would take advice from Javier, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, okay, okay. Who would you like to have a drink with? Like going out with friends and have a drink with at the bar?
I know everyone says Lenny because Leonard.
Yeah.
But if I would go and have a drink in a bar, I would bring with me, um, what's his name again? The old bastard.
Hosea?
No, the old
Uncle?
bastard. Yeah, uncle. Just to laugh at his ass being drunk as shit. Just, it would be a good laugh.
Huh.
It'd be a good time. 100%.
Huh.
Yeah, just
Okay.
because I know it's gonna be a good laugh.
Okay. Um, who would you like to hang from a high tree?
I know the answer is really easy because we know the brats are shit. You know, there's two easy answers. There's Dutch and there's Micah.
Mm-hmm.
But there's another one. And it would be... What's her name again? Damn, I have a bad time with names. She's
Grimshaw?
the other rat. No, she's the other rat. No, not true. It's, the mother of Jack,
Abigail.
Abigail. Because she's the other rat.
Ok-
Micah was one, but Abigail was another one.
Okay, why do you
There's
think
a
that?
full there's a full theory, there's videos about this, but if you check, Abigail is always knows when the Pinkertons shows up. She's aware of so many things before before they get stranded on Guarma. and then when they come back, Micah becomes the rat. But before, there's a full theory on Abigail being the rat, and I 100% believe it.
Okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have 15 minutes left before this interview is over. So if you still have any questions for Dastroyr or questions for me, feel free to leave them in chat. We have 15 minutes. Come on. Clyde, I know
Yes,
you're
I'm
there.
100% Canadian, Michelle. I know.
Come on. Hurry it up. Still waiting. Salty has a question. Have you finished the story 100%?
No, I was around 90%. It's still saved. I still can finish it. I just was taking so much by the online world, and then I got a new computer. But I still have the story saved at around 90%.
Okay.
And I had the best of the outcomes for Arthur
Okay.
without knowing there were the various outcomes. So I got the best of them.
Okay. Come on, people. I know that you're there. You weren't this shy about 30 minutes ago.
Come on. I know you can do it. I know you can do it. Where's Clyde when we need him?
Good question, good question. Okay, Lost Boy, favorite genre of game?
I'd say simulations. Like Sims is a simulation, Red Dead is a simulation. I love simulation games. It's another world. It brings you away from your reality to a, you know, not a better one, but like a different one. Simulations.
Okay, so Salty, favorite throwing weapon?
The ancient tomahawk.
Okay.
At the noise when it connects. It's fun.
Okay.
I don't really use them, but if I have to, the ancient tomahawk.
Yeah, I agree. We're still waiting, come on. Why are you all so shy all of a sudden? You weren't this shy earlier, I mean. Lost Boy, favorite outlaw pass?
Definitely not the last one. I mean, I understand the way they did it,
Yeah.
but it was not my favorite. I'd say the Halloween because it's my favorite holiday, so I'd say Halloween.
Okay.
Especially the one with masks.
Yeah.
I think
Oh.
I only didn't get the first Outlaw. I think the first was out before I arrived. I'm not. I don't really remember. I know I got on just after the beta.
Lost Boy says, I'm out of questions, lol.
Come
Well,
on.
we are almost out of time anyway, so... But if anyone is done with the questions, if no one has any more questions, then yeah, I want to thank Destroyer so much for agreeing to come to the campfire and share her opinions on the game. That's a mouthful.
That's all
Uh,
good.
so thank you so much for coming here. Means a lot. I want to thank everyone in chat for stopping by. Means a lot to me. And next Sunday, on episode 10 of Trail Talks, we're gonna have a special announcement, and I bring back one person who has been interviewed before. Do you know who it is? Maybe. If you don't, you're gonna get a surprise of your lifetime. But next Sunday, I'm bringing back a special guest to Trail Talk. And without further ado, everyone, remember this. Keep your nose to the wind, your eyes along the skyline, watch your topknot. Good luck out there, pilgrims, and I will see you all out on the trail. Take care, folks. See you next Sunday.